So tomorrow we're going to celebrate India's 75th birthday. Um, Personally, I want to kind of talk about what India has meant for me. Um, how did the whole idea of India as a country actually form in my head, which goes beyond essentially what we read in history books and the like. It probably started when I was around 18, 19 years old, when I started exploring the country a lot more on my own, traveling to Delhi, living in Delhi, coming to Bangalore, going to Chennai, going to Uti, um, just seeing India, its landscapes, its forests, the freedom of being in a train, watching the scenery rush by. All of it actually, formed an idea that, this is a country that I belong to. Uh, in 1983, like all many Desis, I went off to US to do my PhD. And when I landed in the US, I actually realized in the next few weeks, I was as much homesick, missing India as my parents, and sometimes missing India as a country even more. And this notion that I want to be back in the country, stayed in my head for many years, and I kind of acted on it and came back to India in 93, 94 actually. The the poignancy of India comes through when you actually listen to its music, by Shakti, something classical, maybe a good old Kishore Kumar song, maybe even the rock and roll numbers that we would listen to while we were in India, yet to visit any foreign shore. A song by Jethro Tull, a song by Beatles, all of that. So India actually, became everything, not just our religion, our culture, our mountains. India also became, in my mindscape, American rock and roll, British rock and roll music. Came back to India in the 90s, from the really comfortable plush life of US. Initially, unsure about my own ability to drive and navigate. I actually drove a moped, thinking that's the safest way to go about navigating the country without hurting or killing anyone. And then I saw India in different forms. The joy of essentially stopping at a traffic light, driving a Maruti van, with people selling little flags, at the traffic lights. Small little forms of celebrating what India was essentially came through. And in 97, when India turned 50, we connected to India again through A.R. Rahman, his music, the Vande Matarams and the like. Work took me to different parts of the world, and one thing I would realize, when the visit is all done and you come to an American airport, waiting for your flights to take off, every gate would have people looking bored, flipping through their phones, working on their laptops. But there would be one gate, thronging with people, looking excited, smiling, joking, and chances are that they were Desis trying to come back home after several months or several years in the US. On that note, I really want to say, love this country.